and it's an 18-12 Philadelphia lead. Again, they never led on Friday night. Pacers twice had big double-figure advantages, but it was late until they pulled away, and now Paul George is fouled down below. He was
of getting fouled as opposed to feeling like he has to always make some kind of play out of that. Great foul shooter, just get to the foul line. Points are points.
He had 30 points, 8 for the NBA Developmental League. He's on the floor for the first time. And Evan Turner, the former 76er, his second game.
18 games have been at home. On this day at home, Indiana is 11-3. So if history serves and the luck of the Irish is with them, the overall St. Patrick's Day record will be a lucky number 13-6. Kristen Quinn, you got a little Irish in you?
I don't really have any Irish in me. I don't think O'Denary goes very well, and boy does.
Excuse me, Quinn goes quite well, thank you.
Mahimi, ball kicked out, nowhere to go. Paul George earns a trip to the line.
That was a positive outcome to a very negative play, to tell you the truth, because I thought
Noel, who was the 6th pick in the draft, they traded Drew Holiday to New Orleans to get the former Kentucky star, and now Nunnally trips Paul George.
Heel fell and fell and not able to at all from a higher height be able to protect himself.
Paul has now made 4 of 5 at the free throw line from 3-point range, playing that 5 position, and he hit 3 threes, 6 of 9 from the field Friday night.
Yeah, he was more of a problem, I think, when he is in position to make a play or a shot. You can see he's very comfortable doing it.
3-second difference, game shot clock. Paul George is fouled out front by Elliott Williams.
Want to get beat. And that's really what happened to him. Paul made a really good move on him.
No field goals for Paul in the first quarter, but he is 6 of 7 at the line. Lance Stevenson with 8 leads Indiana. Carter Williams and Thaddeus Young each have 6 for Philadelphia.
They're going to go 1-4 flat.
Turnovers for the Pacers, 8 for the 76ers, and with 3.5 to play in the first half, tied at 41. Paul George gets inside. That's another trip. Flash tickets for details. You can be the favorite neighbor in your neighborhood by signing up, renewing your tickets, and having those extra playoff tickets. All of his points at the free throw line. Paul George is 8 of 9. He's 0 for 2 from the field. He hit 10 of West, the rebound, length of the floor, pass to Paul George for the dunk.
That's a money pass because there were 2 sixes
for this game if he keeps it up.
And Carter Williams trying to calm them all down.
Now West looks back door, finds Paul George and turns and is fouled by Hollis Thompson. Losses, they had matched their franchise record set back in 72-73 when they were 9-73. Chicago and New York, next 2 for Philadelphia, Chicago and New York. Pacers in New York on Wednesday, and then here against Chicago on Friday.
A long time since an IPS school has been down.
Yeah. With a left hand, Paul George, how did he bank that in?
That did a really good job getting a little touch, a little turn. Challenged by Mahimi. Had 37 points in that second quarter and gave up 26. And sometimes you start relying too much on your offense, because you start giving up 26 points in a quarter. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but that makes it very difficult for the Pacers to win. We've talked about when they score, they don't score 110 points. They may be closer to 100, 105 points as Paul George knocked that down.
And it was Ian Mahinmi who ran after that offense.
Yeah, let's bring it back out.
The Pacers trying to win their 50th game of the year.
And that was a good read by Lance because he could see the trap. He was in a corner and he could see the trap was coming in a corner. Got to be careful there.
What a dunk! PG!
That's careful.
And that brings the sellout crowd to its feet. 3-point play for Paul George and a 20-second timeout taken by Philadelphia. The first 4 for 4 from behind the arc.
I'm telling you, and he lifts it easily too.
97-90. Of the final 2 minutes, Paul George shoots 1 free throw.
And they get the ball out. I said again, this is really a hard game to play. You beat this team, and you've got to play them again. But this is still a pro team.